What's going on, it's Zealous here, and today I'm going to be explaining every debuff in the up-and-coming action combat MOBA Battlerite. Stay tuned. The first effect on our list is Stun, an effect that leaves the enemy in a state where they cannot move or cast abilities until the end of its duration. Stun does not break when the target receives damage. Next up we have Incapacitate, an effect similar to Stun in which targets cannot move or cast abilities, however the effect does break if damage is applied to the target. Petrified leaves the target unable to move or cast abilities until the end of the effect. Petrified also grants a shield to the target. The shield lasts until the end of the effect, or until the target receives a specified amount of damage and the Petrify effect is broken. After that we have Panic, an effect that causes the target to run away from the source of the ability while unable to cast abilities or direct their movement. Panic is broken when the spell duration ends or the target receives a specified amount of damage. Root is an effect that leaves your target unable to move. The champion affected can still cast abilities but is unable to move for the duration of the effect. Next up we have Snare, an effect that causes your target's movement to be impaired. They can still cast as normal but their movement speed is lowered. Similar to snares, there are fading snares where the target has their movement speed reduced to 0 when hit with it, but the effect slowly decays over time, allowing the target to move faster and faster. Damage over time is an effect that takes many forms, such as Toxin or Ignite. These usually last over a certain time period but slowly deal damage within it. Generally, damage over time effects do not bring the target below 1 HP. Next up is Weaken, an effect that makes the target weaker by reducing their damage output and healing input by a certain percentage. And lastly we have Silence, an effect that leaves your target unable to cast spells. The target may still move but cannot cast for the duration of the ability. Well, everybody that made it this far in the video, I'd like to thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe comment something like your least favorite debuff. I know mine is Panic, because being sent straight back into that circle of death when you're in sudden death mode is actually pretty annoying. So anyway, that's been the end. Peace.